We stay with legal matters. The Senzo Meyiwa murder trial is expected to resume in the High Court in Pretoria today. Earlier this month, defense counsel Charles Mnisi indicated that he would be ready to proceed today after stepping in to represent accused number one, Muzi Sibiya. Now, Sibiya was left without a lawyer after Advocate Thulani Mngomezulu passed away last year. SABC News reporter Chriselda Lewis is keeping us abreast with the very latest and joins us now live from just outside court. And Chriselda, even the judge in this matter has said that Bongani Gininda had been on the stand for a very long time. It adds urgency to this case finally proceeding today.
Well, absolutely, Ayanda. We've seen the judge previously bemoan the delays in this particular matter. Hence, a little bit earlier this month, Judge Ratamokwatleng had called a sitting, which was quite brief, in which, he asked Advocate Charles Mnisi whether he would be ready to proceed today. He indicated that he will proceed today. We're expecting, of course, a cross-examination of the lead investigator, Brigadier Bongani Gininda, to continue on the stand. And you would recall, Ayanda, that Advocate Charles Mnisi had asked for this lengthy postponement to go through some of the documents relating to this case. He described them as quite voluminous and basically pleaded with the court to give him time. Hence, we're going to resume in this matter here today. But of course, what we've previously heard, you did allude to the fact that, Advocate Charles Mnisi had taken over the defense of accused number one, Muzi Sibiya, after Sibiya's legal representative had passed away. And what we've previously heard from Thulani Mngomezulu is that he believed that there were three shots that were fired inside the house where Senzo Meyiwa was killed. He believed there was a scuffle, that Longwe Twala was carrying the gun. One of the shots had grazed Zandi Khumalo. And one of the shots, this is where Longwe Twala had shot himself in the midst of what Mngomezulu said was a scuffle. And the third shot itself having hit Senzo Meyiwa and killed him. Those are some of the assertions that were made by Thulani Mngomezulu, the late Thulani Mngomezulu. And it will be very interesting to see whether, Advocate Charles Mnisi, who now, of course, has resumed the defense on behalf of accused number one, Muzi Sibiya, whether he will continue on that trajectory. Also quite important to mention Ayanda, is that during the course of this postponement, you would have seen a couple of days ago the South African Police Service also issuing a statement. And in that statement, they basically confirm that a former investigator in this particular murder case there was an attempted kidnapping of him, and there was a robbery after a car had tried to veer the former investigator's car off the road. There had been some copies of documents relating to the Senzo Meyiwa murder trial that were stolen in that robbery. But the South African Police Service says so there's no cause for concern that in this particular instance, the original docket, the exhibits and other important information are securely stored somewhere. And it will not have any bearing on this matter, but it certainly is a cause for concern. I mean, we've seen what has happened in this particular matter. And, while police say they're still investigating at this stage whether that attempted kidnapping as well as robbery had anything to do with this particular case, what we do know is that there are copies of documents relating to this case that were stolen, but the South African Police Service says there's no cause for concern. The original, including the docket, are stored quite safe, and the case would be able to continue. So we're expecting proceedings to get underway at 10 o'clock this morning or shortly after. And the judge certainly doesn't want any further delays in this particular matter. It has been dragging on for quite a while, also saying that, it would be an injustice on the part of Brigadier Bongani Gininda, who you rightfully indicated has been on the stand for quite some time. The case itself needs to proceed and proceed so that it reaches some sort of finality. You know that the public has also bemoaned the delays in this particular matter, so the sooner they're able to wrap it up, the better, in the interest of justice.
Yeah, worth reminding our viewers, of course, that it's been over a decade since Senzo Meyiwa died, and of course we're still in a situation where many of the questions around what happened are largely unanswered. Chriselda Lewis, our senior reporter outside the High Court in Pretoria. Thanks very much indeed.